about this for weeks. Where would the Lakers end up? Could they avoid the play-in tournament? The answer is no. They're in the play-in tournament. They are number 7 in the Western Conference. They will play the NBA's leading scorer, Steph Curry, and Golden State Tuesday night in that first play-in game. I think that's a tough draw, but it is what it is. LeBron is back. That's the good news. But here we go, guys. The defending champion Lakers, the road to another title starts with the play-in tournament.
I mean, obviously, I think the Lakers should win. However, I mean, could this be the ultimate sniper move by the ultimate sniper, Steph Curry?
I mean, it's definitely a great matchup. I'm sure, the NBA doesn't want to necessarily see two of their big teams in this, but it is going to bring a lot of attention to it. The good thing is as I understand with the way the playoff bracket tournament thing, the play-in tournament works,
right?
The Lakers can lose this one and still win against the winner of the 10-9 game to then play the number 1 seed.
To get in there.
Correct, yeah.
Somehow.
You're exactly right, 40, because there's 4 teams playing in this play-in tournament for 2 spots. So even if the Lakers lose that first one against Golden State, they're not completely out. Think of it like double elimination. They can still come back and slide into what would be, I guess, the number 8 spot, and still go into the regular NBA playoffs.
And that really is the one difference between this and March Madness. I know it has a very March Madness feel with this play-in tournament, but it's not one and done.
No, it's basically the 10 and the 9 have to win twice in order to get into the playoffs is basically what it is.
I kind of like it.
Yeah.
It is kind of fun. I mean, again, I'm a Sacramento Kings fan, and we were still mathematically, I wouldn't say we were in the hunt, but mathematically we were still there until like the last couple of games. So it made things interesting. And now, for those teams that are like, I think San Antonio was the number 10 team. I mean, they could move all the way up to number 7. Like San Antonio could get in there. This is a team that had no shot at the playoffs in the old standard format. And now there's a team like the Spurs that could, sneak in there some way. So I think it's fun. It's different. If you're a Lakers fan, you probably don't like it at all. But the good news is LeBron is back. He looked pretty good on Saturday. And we'll see what they do.
Yeah, in this situation, it's working against the Lakers a little bit. But, I mean, if you are the 9 or the 10, you've got to win twice. So you got to do some serious winning to get in, which I like about it.
Right.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. So the Lakers are the 7 seed. The Warriors are the 8. That's how the play-in tournament will start for the Lake Show. Meanwhile, the Clippers, they're the number 4 seed, and they will get Luka Doncic and the Mavericks, the number 5 seed in that first round. So the Clippers are not in the play-in tournament. They are solidified at number 4, but they're going to play Dallas in the first round. The Mavs are kind of a sneaky good team.
Yeah, I mean, Luka has turned into the complaining technical foul master all of a sudden. He seemed like such a mild-mannered dude. Now all of a sudden he's going crazy.
It's kind of been a 180 for Luka this year, yeah.
But, I mean, that should be a good matchup.
It should be. I think so. In fact, I think the West, even though the Jazz and the Suns are the top teams in the Western Conference, I feel like it's wide open. Like, I don't feel like they're unbeatable, like they're these great teams that no one's going to get through. I feel like the West could be wide open, and even the Lakers at number 7 having to go through the play-in tournament, I think they still have a really good shot of getting back to the finals, and who knows, maybe winning the whole thing again.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, and it's just kind of hard to believe that there's the regular season. Boom, gone.
That was quick.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, speaking of, the Lakers trying to win another championship in back-to-back seasons, the Dodgers are trying to do the same thing in Major League Baseball, and they're going to have a new bat in the lineup because Albert Pujols, the longtime Cardinals, the longtime Angels star, is signing with the Dodgers for the remainder of the season. And my first thought was, he's chasing a World Series ring. Like, he's going to go to the Dodgers and try to win another ring.
Of course he is. He's going to try to do this. And I will give Deadspin.com some credit because their headline made me laugh the hardest about this. They go, Albert Pujols will be the latest legend you will forget played for the Dodgers.
They do get a lot of guys in the twilight of their career come to the Dodgers, right? They do that.
It's so true. When I read the headline, I was like, that's a good one. That is very true.
Now, back when the headline was coming out that the Angels were going to be getting rid of Pujols, you guys had to kind of explain to me that he's a good player despite him not doing anything for 10 years with the Angels, right?
Right.
So how does the guy who's done really nothing in 10 years for a team, him signing with a new team, how is that going to help the Dodgers? I understand this guy has a name, but what has he done?
He hasn't. I mean, he's 41. He's as old as me.
Right.
You know what I mean? He's just a little bit younger than me. They're just going to stick him on the bench just for maybe pinch hitting purposes, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right, Patrick. I think he's going to be.
He's not going to have a position or anything.
No, yeah.
On the bench?
Yeah. A pinch hitter, I think, would be perfect for him. He'd probably still, if a pitcher sees Pujols in the batter's box, they're going to be a little concerned, like, okay, I can't mess around with this guy. So pinch hitter, also, the term clubhouse guy, right? Like, this guy is a veteran. He's done it the right way for so long. He's a clubhouse guy, you know what I mean? Not if the Dodgers even need another clubhouse guy, because obviously they won the World Series last year. They know what they're doing. But clubhouse guy, pinch hitter, I think that's what Pujols will be for the Dodgers now going forward. That's what I would guess.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But the Dodgers right now, guys, hey, we've hit the quarter mark of the season. We are a quarter of the way through the baseball season. Right now, the Dodgers, they're in third place in the National League West, but don't freak out because they're only a couple games back of the Giants and the Padres. They have one of the better records in baseball. Meanwhile, the Angels are fourth in the West. The American League West is very good with Oakland and Houston on top. But the Angels are right there. And Shohei Ohtani, your co-leader in all of Major League Baseball in home runs, a game winner last night against the Red Sox. Ohtani is just unbelievable. He is so fun to watch, and he's a real reason why Angel fans had forgotten about Pujols, because they've got Ohtani and Trout, man. They got two superstars.
Well, finally, he won a game because he was on the classic Angel schedule of just being an awesome pitcher, an awesome hitter, and the Angels losing.
Yeah.
Now, if he can go this season and be the home run leader, do you not give him the MVP with the pitching on top of that? Or even if he's like top 5 in the home runs or something like that?
Agreed, 40. This is a totally different animal, a pitcher and a hitter. If he leads the league in home runs, he deserves something.
But can you give the MVP to somebody on the same team as Mike Trout and not have that person be Mike Trout?
If he leads the league in home runs and he's a pitcher, I think this is a special case. You're right, though. You make a damn good point.
I mean, yeah.
40, you bring up a great point, because now if you think about it, the Angels could have the two best players in all of Major League Baseball, and they're still the fourth place team in their division.
How Angels is that, though?
They're getting it together. They're
getting it together. They're going to get it soon. You win and you lose all at the same time. It's amazing.
Man, you go for Ohtani and Trout and you stay for the losses, right? Like, that's how it works as an Angels fan.
Yeah.
But we'll see. It's still early. Again, just a quarter way through the Major League Baseball season. Finally, guys, real quick, some NFL news, because we've got rookie mini camps going on. So you might have saw it on social media or whatnot, some video of football practices going on with all the rookies, a lot of the Inland Empire guys going to their NFL teams. And I want to give a quick shout out to Jalen Phillips, the pride of Redlands East Valley High School. And what's cool here is the former Rev star Jalen Phillips, who was a first-round pick by the Dolphins. He wore number 15 at Rev. Then he wore number 15 at the U with the Miami Dolphins, with the Miami Hurricanes. And then he announced he's going to also wear number 15 as a defensive end for the Miami Dolphins. So he's keeping that number 15 all the way back from the Rev days to the NFL. That's pretty cool.
He has no idea how many other players before him have wanted to keep that number. I mean, even Brian Bosworth wanted the NFL to change the linebacker rule to the 40s because he wanted 44 from Oklahoma, and they said no.
And I mean, having 15 in high school, awesome. Getting 15 in college, especially at the University of Miami, the U, getting a number like that when you're a defensive player, big deal. Even bigger deal that as a rookie, they're letting you wear it in the NFL. Like, keep your eyes on him.
Yeah, you know what you mean. Like, that huge dude's number 15, he could kick my ass.
Right.
Yeah, Jalen Phillips has star power written all over him. Best of luck to him. And on all our rookies out there, we've got a bunch from the Inland Empire. Again, the guys who were drafted, also the undrafted free agents, all of those rookie mini camps, all trying to find a spot on that, that 53-man roster when the season actually begins this upcoming fall.
So cool, man. Pep, tell them how to get your stuff.
Hey, check it out on Inland Sports. We got the latest news, like Nate Metters from San Gorgonio High School signing with the Philadelphia Eagles. 40, that's big news. So make sure you follow Inland Sports all over social media. We got the Inland Sports YouTube channel as well.
Thanks, Pep.
Welcome to the nest.